Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the intro of the show. Yes, today is Thursday, obviously. Obviously, I'm going to talk about Arrow, talk about Flash, talk a little bit about Shield. We'll give Marvel a little bit. Talk about Tony Stark coming back for a fourth movie, and then we'll talk about this comic book. Talk about these comic books. Talk about the awesome toy to my collection of the Bat family. So, I thank you for watching. Obviously, again, this show is sponsored by scattercomics.com. Come check them out. There's a when's the release party again? The 17th? 17th of this month. There's a release party for Shadowhunters at this very store. So if you're a fan of Shadowhunters, or you're a fan of scattered comic books in general, come out to the release party, because it's a release party for comic books. We don't have that very much, but it's awesome. Alright? I thank you for watching, and enjoy. Welcome to Coffee and Comics. I'm your host, Jay Wheeler. How's it going? I hope you all are doing well. For sports people, I hope that you haven't shit your pants, because the Giants are still in it, right? Giants are still in it, right? Woo! Okay. What game? Who are they playing now?
Cardinals.
They're playing the Cardinals. Okay. Playing the Cardinals. Yeah, we're talking sports here for a minute there. They're playing the Cardinals. What series is it now? Is it
the championship?
The championship series. So if the Giants win this, they go to the World Series. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they don't blow it. Yeah. So that's your space. That's your sports talk for this week. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to cover. First of all, we got Arrow news to talk about, because Arrow was ridiculous last night. I didn't want to see the ending. I did not want to see the ending. I saw the ending on. I made the mistake of going on to Tumblr before the episode aired. I saw the ending. I knew it was coming. I did not want to see it coming, but it happened. They also did an encore of The Flash. We're going to talk about The Flash, obviously. Talk about Mr. Tony Stark coming back as Iron Man and Iron Man 4. Spotlight comic book of this week is Batgirl with the new look. I like this look because it brings back the young Barbara Gordon. So obviously, and I got this awesome action figure that I'm going to open up, because it's going to add to the Bat family of my action figures. Because I have Batman, I have Jason Todd, I have Tim Drake. I just need Nightwing now. So, all right, and then also we're going to talk more about the other comic books I'm reading. I'm reading Batman, more Detective Batman, and then this one, and then Arrow. Arrow 2.5, season 2.5, so it's in between season 2 and 3. So, alright, let's get into some news first, and then we'll go to comic books. Alright, now, obviously, Arrow last night was on. It was an amazing season premiere. I could not tell you more, because I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say there's a lot of action, coolness between having, one of the many things that I want to be a superhero for is to swing across the city and make it to my date while changing and then, zipping through the city, because that would be awesome. I mean, who wouldn't? Okay, let's say, let me explain it more. If you have a date with a normal woman and you're a superhero, or vigilante, because superheroes are easy to change clothes, how awesome would it be to go to the restaurant, run across the rooftops, go to the restaurant, slide down the rope that you shoot, go to the back door, change, put your costume away, because you never know when you're going to need it, and then you're on time for your date? How awesome would that be? I think that would be pretty awesome. That's why I would want to be that. That's one of the reasons why I want to be a superhero. So there's that part. Again, what I said, I did not want to see the ending because the ending was too sad. And already too sad.
Just tell us what the ending is.
I don't want to because he hasn't seen it.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to spoil it. Already though, really? Come on, guys. What? It's good. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but God, really, just tugging at the heartstrings already. If you already seen Arrow, you know what you're talking about. But I'm saving it because I don't want to spoil it because other people haven't seen it. Yeah. So, and then obviously there was Flash on Tuesday. Fantastic season premiere. I won't lie. I did see it when it leaked. I think everyone saw it when it leaked. I don't think anyone waited, except one guy I know. He works with me, but he said it was worth it, obviously. But also this morning, the pictures for the Reverse Flash came out. So if you go into any media site right now, there's a picture of the Reverse Flash beating up the Flash. Or if you're following me on Instagram, you can see it. It's at Short Nerdy Man. So I cannot wait to see the Reverse Flash on the TV show because his costume looks amazing. It is like the Flash's costume, but it's the reverse. Get it? All right. DC is doing so well right now, so well with their TV shows because I love Gotham, I love the Flash, love Arrow, but at the same time, it's kind of a first world problem. Shield is on at 9. I have to go to bed at 9, so I can't really see Shield. But Shield, again, Shield is good. I just don't have time to see it. So, but Shield this past weekend was, what I saw was great. Simmons was back. I believe she was on the field, and they're trying to keep her a secret because Fitz is still struggling with his brain issues. But again, still amazing. Okay, and then let's get to Mr. Robert Downey Jr. in negotiations with being Iron Man for the 4th time, which would be amazing because who wouldn't want to see...
You're amazing.
I know I am. Who wouldn't want to see Mr. Tony Stark return as Tony Stark? I mean, I personally would love to see Robert Downey Jr. reprise his role as Iron Man. There's no real set in stone facts here. There's just rumors off the internet. But he is in negotiations to be Iron Man again for the 4th time. So why not? Also, what I just found out on my way down here was that there will no Sony and Marvel are, again, this is a rumor, but Sony and Marvel are done talking. They don't want to cross over.
Woo!
So, why is that? Why is
I'll tell
that
you why.
Why is that
All
bad?
right, I'm going to come up.
Okay, Ben's going to come up here.
All right.
The owner of the comic book store.
So Sony and Fox haven't done... Oh, look, that's way too tall.
I know.
Sony and Fox... Well, Fox in particular sucks when they make comic book movies. But Sony isn't the greatest. They're not as good as Marvel.
Right.
So, either give it back to Marvel completely and let them have control of it. But I don't want a half-assed job where Sony gets input in a Marvel movie. So I'd rather have it be completely separate, or give it back to Marvel. Or, I don't like the idea if they were to let him use Marvel or use Spider-Man,
Right.
that the Spider-Man we see in a Sony movie is going to be completely different than the Spider-Man we see in a
Well,
Marvel
they're just going to go with a reboot now.
That's because they reboot every 2 movies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I don't need to see another
And an
origin
X-Men
story.
TV show? Don't even talk to me about that crap.
I don't need to see another origin story about Spider-Man.
Don't forget Ghostbusters 3 with the all-female cast.
That'd be awesome.
No, it just got announced officially. The director of Bridesmaid.
Really?
And he co-wrote Heat.
Huh. So this just in, Ghostbusters is going to have an all-female cast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's going to work.
And it's going to be a reboot.
What?
And they're getting rid of Dan Aykroyd and Ivan... they're getting rid of the script that they've been working on and going fresh. So, don't get anybody's hopes up.
Okay, so just to recap here, ladies and gentlemen. This is just in. Ghostbusters is going to be an all-female cast. It's going to be a reboot. And the guy that directed Wedding Bridesmaids is going to be directing it. So they're gonna, and co-wrote Heat. So that's going to seem interesting. I don't know how Ghostbusters fans are going to like it, but I think that would be interesting. I think it's going to be a little awesome as well. Speaking of which, let's go into comic books. And speaking of females, here I'm going to spotlight this week as I've been eager. When I first saw this picture, I was like, you know what, this is gonna be cool. I like Batgirl. I've always liked her in the animated series, and I've also, when they rebooted her in the New 52. But let me go back. I have read Birds of Prey, loved Birds of Prey, watched the TV show as well. So I've always loved Barbara Gordon. I've always loved Batgirl. But now that they've made her just a little younger, they've actually brought her into like this time period of women and stuff where, you know, she takes selfies, but at the same time she's still a badass and still kicking ass. And I mean, what's not to love? You got a Lady Thor now. You got a new Batgirl that has a practical suit. It's a jumpsuit. The cape detaches itself. It's a very practical suit. Now, yes, see, I also brought this extra. Now, yes, this costume, again, is also pretty awesome. I'm going to open it right now because, they always have this tape right here that is just, horrible. I mean, we can make intentional tape, but we can't, cure cancer. What kind of stuff is that? Now, I'm not comparing this tape to cancer. I just say that why does it take 15 minutes to take this tape off of the box when, I don't know what's going on with that. Don't ignore what I'm saying. Anyways, alright. Let's open this up here. Now, this is the 75th anniversary logo on it. I believe it's like the fourth wave of DC Direct Action Figures of the New 52, which, by the way, I'm loving because I have all these. I have the whole Justice League right here. The whole Justice League. I still need to get Nightwing, and I still need to get Supergirl and Superboy because I want to make the House of L as well. All right. Stupid plastic twisty things piss me off too sometimes because you think you can use your strength to just pull her out, and you think that you got it, but then no, they're leg ones, and so we kind of ruin the toy sometimes because you're trying to take the scissors because you get pissed and you can't pull it out, and so you kind of ruin the toy.
After all that, I go by mill, and then I make it.
Alright, so after I get the stupid twisty ties off, put that there, put that there. Alright, take this one out. Alright, now, keep stuff there. Alright, so there's the action figure right there. It's pretty awesome. I'm loving it. Hair doesn't really move. Head moves. Arms move. Hang on. There we go. Arms move like so. Arms move like so. Legs move like so. That moves like so. Yeah. Pretty awesome. I like this a lot. Also, it comes with.
No, I have not watched any of them.
Also, it comes with the grappling hook.
His father was the third Doctor. Nice.
If I can get this grappling hook out.
You like your new shelf you got here.
Alright.
Thank you. We'll slowly change
Comes
the
with
things around.
the
Slowly,
Can you put this in
You've broken your
thing?
back
Oh, you
issues.
can. Wait, hang on.
Kids are smaller.
Oh, see,
They're
very
smaller
clever.
grouping.
Very clever.
Started with the
You can
six
see
row.
right there. And then, like that, like so. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now, let's go. Speaking of Batman, let's talk about Batman issue 35, Endgame Part 1. I believe this takes place. This is new. No, this is part of the new arc where Batman is fighting the Justice League, and he's in this huge suit of armor. But here's one thing. One thing that's weird. Aquaman is flying in this issue. I'm pretty sure Aquaman doesn't fly. He leaps and swims pretty awesomely. So, and you know, because that's what Jeff Johns went through all the trouble making Aquaman cool again. So I don't know why he's flying, but Batman issue 35, Endgame Part 1, pretty amazing. You should check it out. Continuing with the Batman theme, Detective Comics 35. It looks like he's in the Terminal Part 1, which he may meet Tom Hanks. Okay, sorry, that was a horrible joke. I apologize. But I'm loving the art here because it's a little dark and gritty, like Batman should be. It's pretty awesome. Again, Batman 75th anniversary, right here. Also, I'm going to let you know right now, I have not read these yet. These are what I'm going to be reading, so I apologize for not giving you a full detailed description of what is about this issue, but I will do my best. So, and then we have Arrow, issue 1 of season 2.5. And this cover is amazing because it has the tennis balls from the first, like, I believe the very first episode, which I thought was amazing, where he just threw the tennis balls and shot all of them at once. Pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is going to take place between the end of season 2 and in the middle, yeah, the end of season 2 and the beginning of season 3. So I think this is going to show where, don't quote me on this, but I think this is where Roy, I think this is going to show where Roy gets, how he makes his suit, how Felicity probably gets her job. And then, yeah. Oh, by the way, again, something in Arrow. Ray, the Adam, literally drops the mic in the Oliver Queen board meeting. I mean, come on now. Superman just was amazing. Alright, so I thank you for watching. Please, I don't know. Yeah, please subscribe to this channel. That's what I want to go with. Yeah. You can also follow me on Twitter @ShortNerdyMan. Follow me on Instagram @ShortNerdyMan. You can check us out. You can check this show out and all the other great shows that you love so much over at TBP Studios. Check them out because they have great shows as well. Also, I think the sponsor, Scatter Comics, check them out because there's going to be a release party for Shadowhunters, which I've mentioned in the intro, but it's going to be the 17th this month. Empire Comic Books Vault. You should come, hang out. I thank you for watching, and I say please read more comic books.